violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
90 minutes. Pineville police announced they have charged someone for one of Sunday's shooting deaths while responding to a shots fired call on Windage Way in Pineville around 1 o'clock Sunday morning. Police say they found a juvenile walking in that area who was a passenger in a car that had just been shot at. That juvenile led them to nearby Industrial Drive, where they found 27-year-old Marcavius White shot to death.
Damn. And they are definitely sliding in North Carolina. This is happening all over the U.S. I don't know what to tell you. I was just in North Carolina 2 weeks ago. You know, I had a good time in Charlotte, but it was you were definitely starting to feel a more eerie vibe, more daunting. It just felt different than other times I had been in North Carolina.
Police arrested Brandon Hinson in Rock Hill last night and charged him with White's murder.
Happening now on News Channel 5 at 6, an attempted murder arrest has been made in Pineville after two separate incidents over the weekend. We have the latest from police coming up. Thanks for joining us for News Channel 5 at 6. I'm Brooke Buford. The Pineville Police Department has arrested an Alexandria man for attempted murder. Police tell us two separate incidents happened at a home on Hillcrest Boulevard over the weekend. On February 3rd, police were called to the home by the resident who found their door had been forced open and items were taken.
Dang.
On February 5th, they were called back out to the house for a report of a drive-by shooting when the resident was inside.
So it looks like Buddy tried to hit a lick, then came back and spun the block. Oh, man. And this is Pineville. Looks pretty country. But, I mean, them country boys, they bucking. They are trying to drop bodies. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Multiple bullets hit the house and the victim's vehicle. Pineville police got a warrant for 18-year-old Decorian Dixon for attempted first-degree murder, attempted first-degree feticide, simple burglary of an inhabited dwelling, theft, and some drug charges. He was arrested at his home in Alexandria and is being held at the Rapides Parish Jail with no bond.
First at 5, a brand new look at the end of a crash involving a carjacker in Charlotte-Mecklenburg police officers. The suspect slams into a car with a mom and her 4-year-old inside, and then the stolen car goes airborne, spinning in a circle as it lands. Good evening, I'm Morgan Francis. The new video shedding light on the crash that shook an entire community. Queen City News anchor Robin Kennedy is joining us live from Charlotte's Belmont neighborhood where the chase and crash ended. Robin, that video of the crash is shocking to watch, especially knowing that a woman and her child were in the car that got hit.
Right.
Right, Morgan, and this was not the only community impacted. Miles away in University City, that community was also affected. That's where police say the suspect walked up, pointed a gun at the driver of a car at a stoplight, and then they say he stole that car. That was a dealership-owned car.
Damn.
And then led police on a brief chase. Police lost sight of the car until they found it here, wrecked with another car.
The crash only lasted 5 seconds, but the impact will be felt for a while.
I heard the first hit. It sounded like somebody was dumping a dump truck. You know, had the bucket go up and come back down, make a loud noise.
The driver of a stolen car speeds through a stop sign, hits a car with a mom and her child inside, goes airborne, hits a utility pole, and leaves the cables shaking from the force.
He hit him hard, real hard.
Paul
Damn.
Colbreth saw the aftermath and the child being loaded onto the stretcher and the mom in the ambulance.
See how much danger and chaos these super gremlins are causing with these carjackings. It's not okay. It can't continue on. It feels like it's being enabled. And that is, you know, extremely sad because you have children's lives being put in harm's way over this foolishness.
I seen the mother in the chair, and somebody was holding the baby, and the baby was crying, you know, hollering, you know, discouraged, you know.
Tense moments. Police say they were all caused by this man, Marsha Washington, who they say...
Indicators of demon time, neck tattoos. A lot of people get mad when I say that, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is, bruh. And a lot of these guys who are doing these, a lot of them have face tattoos. As you can see, it looks like he has a brow tattoo, neck tattoos. Just doing the most, honestly. Just doing the most. And I'm not saying, oh, every guy with neck tattoos is on this type of time, but I mean, it's definitely worth being on high alert if you're around or spot these types of tattoos.
He stole a dealership-owned car about 11 miles away, leading police on what they call a brief chase before the crash. Police say Washington ran away after he slammed into the mom and her child. They found him hiding out in a trash can and arrested him.
Foolishness, crazy. No caring about nobody but themselves.
Police say the mom and her son had minor injuries. Businesses like Sweet Lou's Barbecue were left to clean up on their own. Neighbors still have mud and gravel dredged up on their lawns and the sidewalks.
Damn.
The aftermath is one thing.
I make a lot of noise.
But the impact is something far greater.
Now, Washington is not getting out of jail right now. He's being held under no bond on some of those charges involving the carjacking, chase, and crash. He is due in court tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Charlotte's Belmont neighborhood, Robin Kennedy, Queen City.
News has just learned a CMS employee from Wilson STEM Academy was arrested today at their home. News coming during an ad hoc committee meeting, and the teacher who has not been identified is accused of assaulting a student yesterday. The district learned of the incident today and reported it to police.
So the schools, like we have spoken about before, are unsafe. If you guys don't believe me, this story, you know, can give you some insight on it. Obviously, it was a brother who was arrested for, you know, assaulting, which I think they basically spoke about it in the article that I read about. They basically said that it was inappropriate touching, whatnot. I don't know exactly what that means, whether it was aggressive or in a sexual nature. But this brother is obviously being arrested. He is a teacher. I don't know if maybe, you know, the context, but maybe I'll look more into the article afterwards. But it just kind of shows that the schools are pretty much out of control, whether he was breaking up a fight or doing something he wasn't supposed to do. It's just bad all the way around. So you might want to consider homeschooling.
Officials say the employee hasn't been suspended with pay pending the investigation.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all dirty with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take all
What
your shit
more do
off.
you want from me?
All right, guys, so here's the article. Here is the brother who was arrested, David Lucas, and it's not looking good at all for him. It says a CMS employee was arrested at his home Wednesday for inappropriately touching a female student on Tuesday, according to CMPD. So automatically, it's OV. David Lucas, 25, from Wilson STEM Academy, was apprehended without incident and charged with the following: indecent liberties with a child, taking indecent liberties with a student by a school administrator, and first-degree kidnapping. Wow. So it looks like he is not going anywhere anytime soon. Definitely giving a bad name to black teachers, black administrators, especially black male teachers and administrators. Definitely an L for the community. Okay. Guys got to learn how to control yourselves, okay? These super horny gremlins are on demon time.
With this disturbing new video of a 13-year-old girl getting beaten up by her classmates. Now that 7th grader and her mother are opening up about their frustrations.
Dang.
They're not doing enough to stop this from happening again.
They say this fight happened at Albemarle Middle School in East Charlotte a week ago. Now they're demanding justice.
Channel 9's Ken Lemon is joining us live tonight with their story. Ken?
Yeah, that 13-year-old tells me that some of those girls, some of the same who attacked her last month. She said that an ER doctor told her that she suffered a mild concussion from that attack. Now, if you think that was difficult to see, imagine being that little girl's mother and seeing this on social media.
It's as if some students knew what was about to happen.
Sheesh. And these little girls are out of control, okay? These little girls are out of control. Do you want to guess who actually jumped this, young Hispanic girl? I'm not sure, okay? Looking at the demographics of Albemarle, it is 71% minority student enrolled. 45% are black. 29% of those students are white. 12% are Hispanic. 10% are two races or more, and I think the 4% are Asian or other. So the odds of it being one of these super sister gremlins who jumped on this girl for whatever reason is pretty high. Okay, you have a damn near 50% chance. Okay, since the demographics are 45% black, and that is very saddening because I was making another video, and the title was gonna be a lot of these teachers, specifically the white male teachers, can't even handle the super sister gremlins. Now, I'm not trying to come for the white males. I know that they're under enough heat already. But my point is that you have a lot of soy boy teachers, let's keep it a buck, that are in these schools, soy boy white male teachers, and they've never been in a fight, never been in no type of physical altercation, and they're trying to teach these students, and these sisters get into fights that they can't break up. I was going to show you guys another fight, or at least the beginning of it, but they pretty much took the video off of Twitter, so I can't show you guys that anymore.
The recording already started before the 7th grader was attacked. It took an adult to break it up. Leticia Velasquez Villagomez doesn't speak English, but her tears don't need translation.
As a mother, she feels hurt to see that video.
She said there's no video of it, but she claims her daughter was attacked by some of the same girls last month at Albemarle Road Middle School. She said the school officials then said they would do something. Now she feels ignored.
She wants justice from the school.
We asked CMS about it today, and they sent a statement that reads, Student confidentiality prohibits the district from discussing incidents involving individual students. All reported claims of misconduct are thoroughly investigated by the school, but they're not satisfied with what the district has done so far. So this mother filed a complaint with the U.S. Department of Education Office for Civil Rights. She wrote, "Help me, ASAP."
So she's writing a civil rights complaint against presumably other female black and brown students, because we know the gliders were not involved in this fight. You can't make this stuff up.
No. 13-year-old Crystal Hernandez said she can get over the physical scars from that attack, but the emotional wounds run deep.
Like, it has me feeling not safe. They're not doing enough to stop this from happening again.
She says she wishes her attackers would imagine themselves as the victim in this video.
Would they still be proud?
Hernandez has not been back to class since that attack last week. Now, she and her mother met with the principal today, and she decided to go to class tomorrow, but they are still moving forward with the federal complaint. Live at Albemarle Road Middle School, I'm Ken Lemon, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Ken, thank you. Hopefully they will get some more answers and action. Now, sadly, we can tell you this is just one example of a troubling trend in some teenagers. Coming up ahead, we're going to break down some new data from the CDC that shows the need for more mental health services for young people.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.